Alright, let me check here. See if this is all working out. Is it? Or is it not? Okay, I can barely hear this. Hold on. Let me check the, Okay, there we go. Gameplay's a bit quiet, though. Okay. There we go. That'll have to do. Okay. So we have to talk to all the major members of the houses, Monica included. I've got the AC running right now because it's going to be a hot one today. I also bought AC for downstairs, so we got two blowing at the same time.
Nuh-uh. I agree.
And I've got to talk to everyone, including Edelgard.
Do you have a moment? Huh?
If I may.
Huh?
One thing I'll never get used to with these Switch Fire Emblem games is the fact that they run very, very poorly in open world maps and stuff like that. Like, it was the same way in the in Three Houses, the Garreg Mach facility and whatnot. That ran very poorly. Even now, it doesn't really feel good to play.
My word is a bond.
At least going through the common areas and whatnot, talking to people. I kind of want to play Three Houses more now, but I need an action game.
So basically...
I like how straightforward he is. Is this a contract outside of your thing at the academy? Yes. And nothing else. He reads to really get straight to the point. I like that.
What do you think?
What? Solon's been unmasked?
Yes, my lord. Rooted right out of the monastery.
First Kranya's debacle and now this. What in the world is going on?
I know not, my lord. What are we to do?
Keep our composure for a start. Send word to the kingdom and see that Cleobulus is informed. Tell him to remain prudent. If he must go into hiding, so be it.
At once, my lord.
Yes?
Lord Regent, I have urgent tidings to report.
You may enter.
Forgive the intrusion, my lord, but we just learned the Knights of Seros march on Enbar. Their purpose is unclear, but they will arrive by morning. We've been turning ourselves upside down to make ready.
The Knights of Seros? No. Do you think...
There's only one person who could be behind it. How dare she bare her fangs at us? They may already be within the palace walls. Mobilize the guards and search. If
I really
anyone
love
so
this.
much as looks at you askance, kill them on the
Edelgard
spot.
just turned everything around on Arundel.
Yes, my lord.
Like, even when you work with Edelgard in Three Houses, you still kind
Your
of work
Highness has
alongside
given the signal,
Arundel.
Valdemar.
Already?
Here, she's
I
just
had
completely
thought they were
turning
still
on everyone.
negotiating.
Like, yeah,
Things are
fuck
moving
these
rather
guys.
quickly.
The situation must have changed. Our children are still at Garrick Mark, after all.
I admire how strong she's become. I just wish we'd had more time to appraise her competence.
Well, if she's caught us with our breeches down, imagine how they feel. I can't wait to see the confused look on those dastards' faces. Oh, I'm going to enjoy every second of this.
As if you'd be content to watch. Once the battle starts, you'll be knee-deep in gore with all the rest, which means I'll have to make it clear where I stand. We can't afford to tear the Ministry apart by having the pen and sword at all.
These are your instructions. I imagine they may not come as a surprise to many of you. For some time now, Enbar Palace has been infested with the same darkness you saw in Tomas. They have made a puppet of the Emperor and plot with disloyal subjects to seize control of the Empire. Our objective is to stamp these traitors out, seize the palace, and reclaim the Empire for our own.
You realize it's just us, right, Edie? That sounds kind of impossible. Still, the Empire is having many soldiers. Perhaps you could be changing their minds?
Those who can be won over will be. And the realization they are fighting the Imperial Princess ought to dull the others' blades. We have also secured the cooperation of several nobles inside the palace.
Very impressive, Your Highness. And very you. I suppose all that remains is to head inside and take care of business.
Just you watch. We'll take them all down and have the bards singing our names by nightfall.
So here we are, ready to deal a masterstroke to the heart of the mighty Empire. Life with you certainly isn't boring.
We'll infiltrate the palace through the rear gate, then apprehend Lord Arundel and Duke Ire. From there, we'll secure the palace's strategic positions, eliminating all resistance we encounter along the way.
If that is our plan, then time cannot be wasted.
You can hear them scrambling in the palace from here. Let's not wait for them to find their bearings.
Lead the way, Your Highness. Oh, and make sure to keep her safe, Hubert. You know every square inch of that place, after all.
Just mind you don't fall prey to your own distractions.
These villains have had free run of my house for too long. Today, I take it all back.
Alright, fuck yeah. Just gotta beat Duke Ager and Lord Arundel. Or Duke Ire. Oh my god, Ferdinand's dad. Okay. Monica's a mage. Oh, she's a monk. So she needs to accompany one of the playable characters, I guess. Probably Edelgard. Edelgard has a huge advantage against almost everything. Okay, it's happening. But no, it's not. Huh. Yeah, okay, it's about... point. Shaz requires a better blade, so... Let's see. Venom Edge, that's what we want. An axe. Not useful here, I guess. Or maybe it is. I'll just keep her as the axe lady for now. Okay, nothing there. Petra. Petra uses swords. And Hubert, Tome, Dorothea, Tome. Okay, we're set. Fight.
It was easy enough slipping.
I like that there's still an element of Fire Emblem strategy to this game, even though it's a Musou game. Because like everything is still based in the weapons triangle and stuff like that. Ritza, Petra, Dorothea, Petra.
Hey,
watch this! In that case, we'd best find and apprehend Duke Ire and Lord Arnold before they grow wise to our scheme.
Duke Ire should be in the throne. We'll enter through the back way.
yes, that way he will never see our coming. But we must.
Okay, I better divide the forces up. In this specific instance, Edelgard needs to go...
No mistakes.
Okay, can she go in here? No, she can't. Okay, dividing isn't an option yet.
The guards along the way are in Duke Ire's employ, so deal with them as you must.
No, not yet! You are right!
Wow, she's got a cool dodge. Okay. This seems like a bad job for Petra, but Edelgard should be able to handle it.
Mistakes.
Stronghold
they must
captain.
learn who they're up against.
And
I
Monica,
will gladly handle this.
guard
I
her.
am here to aid you.
Okay.
Leave this one to
Dorothea
me.
needs to guard her.
Looks like you could use some help. Not a problem.
And what am I doing with her?
I've got this. I'm bringing it down. Surrender, Duke Ire.
What in? No! Seal the gate now!
Wow. Ferdinand's dad
No,
sucks.
This complicates things. We'll have
Which is
to
funny
cut
because
around
Ferdinand's
through the
not actually a
gardens.
particularly bad character.
Send soldiers to the gardens. I want
Okay,
a
Edelgard
sword
needs
on
to do all the
every
butchering here.
catapult in myself for those rats.
The man is so desperate he doesn't realize he's already lost. So let us break through and prove it to him. Stand aside.
Fight with all I have.
Gotta take care of him next. Okay, let's see what we got here. Looks like the path is mostly blocked off. Duke Ire is over here. He's a fortress knight. So, in this specific instance, Monica would be best suited for killing him. But unfortunately, I have to go through armored knights. Okay. Seems easy enough. Probably more of them. Yep. Stronghold Captain is also on it.
What's to stop him from running away?
Oh, I already solved that particular problem.
Okay, what's up next? More armored knights. Looks like this is Monica's rodeo all the way through, huh? Shit. I guess I could use Dorothea too. Okay, I see the base, but not the base captain.
The time has come, ministers.
Another
Show
armored
the
knight.
Duke your true allegiance lies with the Empire.
Apologies, Ludwig, but if you want to leave, it'll have to be through me.
And if you want back in, you must go through me. Although I must seem like nothing in comparison to that bear at the front gates.
Damn, that's unfortunate.
You would turn on
Or
me
very
now.
fortunate, actually.
Preposterous.
Wait, so those are the nobles you won over? Where did you find the time to orchestrate that?
Now that we have Duke Ire pinned down, let us clip his wings for good.
Is it my turn? Take a breather.
Alright, clearing out these crowds here. Monica can't really do anything to them right now. Wow, that looks like they're really just gating us through, but before that, that base captain needs dealing with. There you are. Perish! Alright. And we're good to go.
Anything for me.
Okay, what do we got? Stronghold Captain. A fighter. With an axe. I might have an advantage, I think. I have an advantage. Fighter. to base, Captain. Okay. Is that our armored knight?
You're still outnumbered,
Yes, I guess he is.
and this isn't done until I say it is.
Watch this.
Okay.
I'm ready. It's finished, Prime Minister.
Monica.
Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully.
Use the fire orbs! I don't care if you bring the palace down around us. Just do it!
Fireworks.
They're shooting at us? We should probably do something about that.
Okay.
Not a problem.
Shaz's got to deal with Fire Orb. And the Stronghold Captain is an armored knight. Okay.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
I will gladly handle this. Orders received.
Begin.
I will help. I am here to aid you. I will gladly handle this. Orders received.
No.
I will gladly handle this.
Oh, I'm so bad at this.
Orders received.
Hey, swapping.
My turn.
Bringing it down.
Let's bring this stronghold down efficiently.
Just juggling a duke in the air.
Ambitions of Ludwig von Eyre won't be broken by the likes of you.
There we go.
Gotta keep aiming
Nice.
higher. Out of the way!
How can this be? I have riches, power. I am as great as a man can be.
Well done, everyone. That just leaves Lord Oranger.
He's the one we need to worry about. Keep moving and remain alert.
You've been captured already. The wretch didn't even have the grace to buy me some time. Well, I've lived.
Okay, we've still got some problems here. Namely, Soldier Iron Lance. That's an Edelgard problem. We got.
Here I go.
He's already
Note
helping
They
us.
must learn who
Wonderful.
they're up against.
What about this one? Also a Lancer. Okay.
Not a
Shaz can
problem.
handle fighters then. Not fighters, armored knights.
Leave this one to me.
You know what?
That's my cue. I will gladly handle this. Orders received.
Little interest in chasing burden. So it's time for me to deploy my wild.
Dark magic. Find the casters and strike them down so you might dispel the sorcery.
Okay, I'm not completely walled out, but I'm walled out enough. Looks like I better help the count.
You and I can split up and sweep the palace.
A fine idea, Leopold. Let us make clear to these fell warlocks that they are most unwelcome in this place.
I'm afraid to consider how we'd stand without those two on our side.
Out of the way! There! That should stop those fire orbs from, well, firing.
What else do we got here? Okay, we still got some other guys to deal with. God, this whole level is pretty complicated. Wow. Speech is kind of faltering there. Okay. There's an armored knight this way, and then a mysterious mage over here. Okay. This sounds like a job for...
I will gladly handle this.
Shez, the mage,
I've got this.
Monica the knight.
I will gladly handle this.
Or knight 1, rather.
Orders received.
And where else? Who else? Dorothea.
Leave this one to me.
Perfect.
That's my
Dorothea
cue.
can take on that one. And I guess I'll just go around with Shez then.
It's not over.
Clear the way along the way. Okay, that takes care of him. In the gardens. Perish. Outstanding. Armor Knight 1 is almost done. Armor Knight 2 is getting there.
Keep it up. We must eliminate the mages.
These are definitely the same people who kidnapped me.
Okay, better go up here. I grabbed that item. Right next to the Imperial throne, no less. What do we got? Ooh, nice. Well, house cleaning is going well. Looks like everything over here has been cleared out, so everybody's automatically advancing over here.
I will gladly handle this.
Okay, Monica. Probably deal with all these, but where are the armored knights at? Oh, guess I got them all. Okay.
Not a problem.
Shez can handle mage then.
Begin.
Petra can handle the subordinate.
The Sky Spirit watches over me. Leave this one to me.
Dorothea can handle.
That's my cue. I will gladly
Monica
handle
can
this.
go ahead and go up here. And take out soldier.
Orders received.
As for Edelgard, she's all the way up here.
Here I go. No mistakes.
She should almost certainly target anyone with a spear. Like Eureka's target, for example.
They must learn.
Just take them out one step at a time. Divide and conquer. Empire style. See, if you go the Golden Deer route, Edelgard and the Empire become the main antagonists. So I guess the idea is that these guys were so entrenched that it was Edelgard going after saving Monica.
You know,
that would have
it may benefit us to learn more about this dark magic.
decomplicated the situation to the point where she could act. Okay, fighter's almost down. And Yuritsa's target is somehow magically still alive. What about this one? Okay, Monica's handling it, but she's not handling it very well. Guess it'll be priority target 1.
Somehow, Monica, you can count on me.
There we go. Chamber of the Eight is seized. Now then.
Not a problem.
Shez should kill that
I've got
guy.
this.
And Petra should be killing that guy.
The Sky Spirit watches over me. Is it my
Right.
turn?
I'm just gonna switch straight to Petra. Just target it down this way. Cool how her dodge reads her in like. Okay, Shez's got that one.
The enemy stronghold will be ours.
Any
I have gratitude.
Got a guy up here and a guy over here, both of which are axemen. Those captains didn't count. Who else is left? Hubert.
Right then, let us go to work.
Hubert should probably do something. Are there any more armored knights? Yes, there are. Okay, good.
I will see my duty done.
Leave this one to me.
You should both go after them, in fact.
That's my cue.
And
Not a problem.
Shez is way too high level, so I need to level Petra for it.
We are fighting on the side of Count Burgley's.
Still here.
Okay, there's a target down here. Hubert can't fight him though. Edelgard also can't fight him. Can she?
Here I
yes,
go.
you can.
No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
The barrier should dissipate now.
That still didn't stop them. It seems they came prepared for any eventuality.
Quickly now. We need to reach Lord Arundel before he slips through our fingers.
Any who sided with Duke Ire or Lord Arundel and oppressed Her Highness will receive no quarter from us.
Hubert, you finally said
My
something
turn.
I like. Now let's go
Okay.
stamp them out.
Seized almost everything. Still a few more areas to go, though. Okay.
Much appreciated.
I'm going this way.
Come with me. You got it.
Okay, taking a detour. Got one more stronghold left. After that, we'll be easy going.
Hard work created this. That takes care of the cleanup.
Wretched vermin.
I think Her Highness should be very pleased with me indeed.
Whether or not she is pleased with you should be of secondary concern. The most important here is what benefits Lady Aegon.
Gotta keep...
That'll do. One more base captain left. And up next is that final structure.
Are you starting to understand the situation you're in?
Or it would be if you read ahead. Oh, okay. Alright.
They must learn.
All out offensive. Let's go kill the cow. You just gotta love how ruthless Edelgard is, though.
Give me aid. Are you ready?
Oh, nice. Steam attack. No, we could do that.
I know what to do.
Holy shit, that's cool. Oh, wow.
I know when I am bested.
Not happening!
We are the darkness itself, and the darkness cannot be slain.
And that's almost cute coming from him.
He escaped. Cowardly of him. But we can take comfort in our victory either way. I guess. Now what?
Huh? Are you kidding me?
When mercs want to celebrate a win, we slap our open palms together, like that.
She has to teach Edelgard how to give a high five. That's actually cute.
Thank you, Hubert. Still, I don't much like how those rats manage to keep skittering away.
I imagine that guy's pretty close with Kranya and Tomas, since he shapeshifted and all.
Yes. They are all part of a clandestine organization attempting to conquer Fodlan from the shadows. Those who slither in the dark.
Huh. Never heard of them. So, what is the plan now, Your Highness?
We make ready for my coronation. Hubert, gather everyone in the throne room.
She wastes no time. This is awesome. She just straight up said, "Okay, I just took over everything, tossed out all the useless nobles. I'm the Empress now. Get my crown, bitch."
Yes, but first I must speak with the Minister of
I love
Domestic
it.
Affairs, as well as the other counts. Also, I need you to go to the Knights of Seros. I wasn't expecting all of you this soon. What are you doing here?
We demand an explanation. You arrested my father, Edelgard. How could you do such a thing without discussing it with me first?
I'm probably not getting the finer points here. But you basically defeated both my father and Ferdinand's. Is that right?
I wasn't fighting your father, Caspar. He was aiding me, as was Count Hevering.
So, what about my father? Did you arrest him?
Unfortunately not.
Oh. Oh, that's disappointing. Bernadetta's father is locked away
I'm sure
yet.
you have your reasons for all of this. But maybe you should sit down and talk us through it.
And I intend to. We'll reconvene later and clear everything up then. Monica, join me. We'll talk as we go.
Completion time is an A. Guess I should have rushed the objectives. Even dividing them up, I kind of just spent way too much time on it.
The future is...
Of course, Edelgard's the MVP.
I must get strong.
This game is good, honestly. It really is.
This'll help me break new boundaries.
Who knew this power?
I'll surely put this... I work to grow.
I imagine this will serve me well.
Oh wow, okay, Hubert learned trust. Yeah, that's not suspicious at all. Hubert's a literal Imperial spy master. He learned trust. Oh man. This game is nice, I like it.
And you say I have 2 years to complete these preparations.
In cooperation with Count Hevering, of course. You and Hubert can finalize the details later. As I won't be choosing a prime minister for some time, I realize this may result in extra work for you. However, that also means more latitude to do things as you see fit, so long as you ensure we're prepared for a 5-year war.
I will not rest until I discover a solution, Your Highness. So long as our military leaders don't tread on my toes, I shouldn't have too much difficulty.
For something this big, you better believe we'll have plenty of need for resources. Leave it to a narrow-minded quill carrier like you to call that treading on your toes.
In Her Majesty's name, I will decide what is and isn't appropriate regarding your needs. Also, anyone would seem narrow-minded when compared to a swollen-headed juggernaut such as yourself.
A juggernaut, huh? Yeah, I like the sound of that.
I see someone allowed his sarcasm lessons to lapse.
Moving on. Lord Arundel's followers will doubtless attempt to interfere, so we'll need to keep a close eye on them. Once Count Varley joins us, we can discuss the matter I mentioned.
It seems he's just arrived, Your Majesty.
Apologies for my tardiness. Gregoire von Barley at the court service. My, but attendance seems light. Where is the Lord Regent and the rest of our noble six?
Duke Ire stands accused of treason and has been dismissed as Prime Minister. He currently awaits judgment in one of our finer dungeons. Lord Arundel is a fugitive from the same crime, and will be taken in soon. Dead or alive, it makes no difference.
Well, this is a rather shocking turn of events. I had no idea Ludwig was capable of such things. Still, rest assured that I am nothing like him.
You know, he seems really sketchy. I hope nothing bad happens.
And as for the others, Duke Gerd was dispatched to Western Fodland to conduct negotiations. And my father, the late Marquis Vestra, perished in the struggle to capture Dugaya. Which makes me the new Marquis Vestra, and Minister of the Imperial Household.
Okay, I'm 90% sure Hubert killed his dad.
You've nothing to fear, Count Farley. Her Majesty intends to bestow a...
Majesty?
The title hasn't been formalized just yet, but as it stands, you should view it as a foregone conclusion. More importantly, Count Varley, there is a very important position I wish for you to fill. I intend to rebuild the Southern Church, and who better to be the bishop than you, our Minister of Religious Affairs? I will make my case to the Archbishop personally.
Thankfully, Lord Arundel and his men are no longer around to obstruct such a move.
You would bestow such a position on... make no mistake, it is a great...
Very. Now then, your first duty in the role will be to oversee my coronation. Do not fail me, Bishop. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Are you enjoying your stay at the palace?
More than I expected, though I do feel a bit out of place here.
Understandable. Everyone here either is a noble themselves or serves one. However, that will change. As Emperor, I plan to end discrimination based on social status. Everyone will have a chance to rise to the top, whether they are born into the aristocracy or not.
No more nobles or commoners, huh? That does sound pretty great. I'll be impressed if you can actually pull it off.
Oh, I will. But at the moment, I have a proposition for you.
Go on.
We've successfully expunged the Prime Minister and the rest of that puppet government. But a certain amount of unrest is unavoidable, which means I must remain here in the capital. In other words, I can't go back to Garrick Mach and continue my studies.
What about the others?
Our noble families will be in disarray as we transition to my system and new heads of household take power. Of course, some, like Dorothea, are not as affected as the up, but all of them have offered to stay and help rather than... If you'd be willing to do the same, I'd like to offer you a top post in my new military.
Now there's a tantalizing offer. It's not like you have any real obligation to the church.
I'm more of a hired sword than an officer.
Which is why you're perfect. Hubert wants to recruit mercenaries such as yourself and form a new unit. I can't put some noble in command of them. That would be ill-advised, but they would listen to a capable fighter such as you. You're Hubert's first and only choice.
The fact that Hubert even has that much confidence in us is honestly kind of amazing.
But if you have that much faith in me, I won't let you down.
Like, Hubert was suspicious of Byleth throughout the entire game. He hated Byleth. Like, he did not like Byleth even a little bit.
Duke Ire.
But suddenly with the vote of confidence, it
arranges
sheds.
for her coronation, her eyes now fixed firmly on the monumental task laid out before her. All the while, the kingdom of Fargus is thrown into unrest over the right of succession, while the Leicester Alliance finds themselves pitted against an invading Almiran horde. Realizing the troubles of Fodlan will fall squarely on her young students' shoulders, Archbishop Rhea closes the Officers' Academy and permits her charges to return home.
And that's the prologue. Nice. What time is it? 11:15.
Scarlet Blaze. The struggle commences.
I'm probably gonna
It is
go
the
ahead and
end
stream
of
this tomorrow as
1181.
well.
2 years have passed since the Officers' Academy closed its doors. Having ascended the throne of Adrestia, Edelgard has begun to enact sweeping change.
One thing I really like about the whole idea between the war between the three houses, though,
The Holy
is how
Kingdom
none of it's
Fargus
really
now
impersonal
calls Dimitri
after the
its
first
king,
playthrough.
while Claude reigns over the
You get to know
Leicester
each
Alliance.
leader, each set of
All
characters.
three
They're all
house
important
leaders have found their
to the
wings
plot.
as rulers of a new generation. With the whole of Fodlan still reeling from these rapid changes, Edelgard decides the time has come to usher
Oh
in
god,
a new
she's
era.
gonna declare war on the church. Again. It's time to burn that
People of
darn
Fodlan,
church down.
The Empire will stand by no longer. Together, we rise against a church that has become steeped in deception.
Nothing changed
and
that.
corruption.
Nothing at all.
The church has
She's
used
still going
their
after the
doctrine
church.
to deny you power and reshape Fodlan as they see fit. They thrust upon you the illusion of nobility in order to oppress who they choose, and they helped create the kingdom and alliance as a pretext for war. Finally, they teased you with the promise of salvation from pain they themselves inflicted, and did so in the name of their own profit. Well, I say no more. The Empire has severed herself from their hypocrisy by restoring the Southern Church and nurturing her people's well-being. And today, we purge the world of their evil forever. We will retake Garreg Mach from the Central Church and stamp out any nobles who abet its depravity. By
See,
my
this is
title
the real
as
interesting
Emperor
part of the
Edelgard
Three
von
Houses
Breslau
storyline,
of Adrestia,
is that every single
I hereby
character
declare
during each
war
playthrough
against
is
the
kind
false
of
Church of
justified
Seros.
in their own way. And it's really up to you to decide who you're siding with. You side with Edelgard, you get to the bottom of like,
2 years have flown by in but the blink of an eye.
you get to fight the church, and the church
And while they felt
is
short,
an
they were
evil
certainly
controlling force,
eventful.
but they're not like the big evil.
The Empire has
In fact, the
come
church are
far
kind of
since
just
we
victims of a
removed
much
Arendelle
greater
from
evil.
power. We reformed the government,
You side with
remedied
North
our
Kingdom, you
diplomatic
fight the
troubles,
Empire.
and bolstered our military.
You side with the Alliance, you actually fight the
Most
ones who slither in the dark.
We gave strength to the Southern Church,
At least in
creating
Three
the
Houses. I
perfect
don't know how it
wedge
works
against
here.
the Church of Seros. A shame our bishop has become the target of relentless censure as a result. Why, the Central Church even targeted him for assassination. Poor Count Varley. It could not have happened to a finer man.
And then there's
This
the
was
High
on
Lord
purpose.
Arendelle.
They
What
knew he
is
was
and his
treacherous.
minions up to now?
They put him in a position that'd surely get him
Slithering
killed.
in the shadows of Fodlan, much as they have done for centuries. It will not be easy to drag such adept skulkers into the light.
They could have just teamed up with the
Perhaps
church for that.
not. Then for now, let's remain focused on the formidable adversary ahead.
Did you call us here, Edelgard? It's good to see so many familiar faces.
I did, and thank you for coming. This may be the first time I've seen all of you in the same room since the Officers' Academy closed.
Likely, yes. We have all been rather busy marching down the separate paths life laid out for us.
Or most of us have, anyway. Others, such as myself, managed to eschew work in favor of a more leisurely existence.
Hey! I was working hard at staying in my room, but still. Father's been dreadfully busy, so he's never home. Which has been pretty nice, actually. I was returning home to Bridget. I finished my task, and now I have been returned here.
Well enough. Now, as you know, the Empire will launch its attack on Garreg Mach in the coming days. Emperor Edelgard will lead the invasion personally, and wishes for those present to form the backbone of her army.
And as it has been some time since Adrestia had an army under the direct command of the Emperor, I fear we currently lack for officers. I trust each of you, and can think of no candidates better suited for the job. Will you do this for me?
So you've got other plans for my father's army, I take it? Well then count me in. I'm ready to go whenever.
I would have been happy with a life serving you here in the capital. But if war is coming, I want to see it through myself. I'll go wherever you go, Your Majesty.
I'm always ready. Plus, it's good to know I haven't been training this hard for nothing.
I've high hopes for you, and trust you will prove the wisdom of my decision.
Just you wait. I'm gonna hurdle clean over those high hopes and show you what I can really do.
Be certain to save some of your hopes for me, because I most assuredly have what it takes to succeed. And with that, new Empire Army, move out!
Ferdinand, kindly leave the commanding and naming to me.
Oh boy, the Great Bridge of Murden. But from the perspective of the Empire invading. This is gonna be a treat. But it's basically the same setup too, which is funny. So let's see.
That reminds me.
How tiresome.
Okay, it's the same camp. Ooh, Yuritsa's playable. I'm gonna play as Yuritsa. Damn. Okay, well, I'm gonna call it here for now, because the prologue's basically done. And evening! Trifling close to bedtime. So. I'll keep my Empire playthrough for the stream, and keep doing my Alliance playthrough during my downtime. But for today, I'm done. Tomorrow, we'll see.